So it's been a while. I've been intending to do this review. I've got here with me the SteelSeries Arctis 7P and Arctis 7X, the new SteelSeries headsets released for the PS5 and Xbox Series X, respectively. I've been using both of these. I don't have a PS5 just yet because I guess I'm just not special enough, but I've been using these with the PS4, and I've been using these with my Xbox Series X, and I have to admit, SteelSeries, as you might know if you've been following the channel for a while, SteelSeries has been slowly becoming my favorite gaming headset company, and their Game DAC and the Pro series that they have, the Pro Wireless as well as the wired, they were my ultimate, probably still are my ultimate favorite headset. I've got videos on them that I'll link up here right now, but these new headsets are lower in price and, in my estimation, equally as impressive, if only because they're just easy to use and easy to get great sound out of. Now, in terms of the build and the comfort, they're both pretty much the same, and it's pretty much the same kind of styling that you've seen from SteelSeries in the past. You've got these this sort of like, yeah, I'd call this like, basketball short material. On the ear cups. The ear cups are very soft. They're large enough that they're not going to take up, they're not going to like bang your ears, and they're deep enough that your ears aren't going to rest against the speakers themselves. SteelSeries for a while now has had this headband, so I guess they call it like a ski goggle headband thing that they've used for quite some time. And at first, when it first came out, I was skeptical. I didn't know that. I didn't know if I was a big believer in it. However, I will say that they just fit nicely on your head, and they feel good. And it just, because it's suspended above there, you don't get a lot of, the weight is distributed in a very even way, so that there's never any fatigue. They're not a heavy headset anyway. I mean, neither one of them are. They're basically the same headset. The PC/Xbox ones, of course, are a little bit different in the sense that you can obviously hook these up to the PC. I'm not sure if these are PC compatible or not. I'll have to look, and I'll put it here in the video. But I know that these are, because I've used these both with the Xbox Series X and with the PC, and in both situations they sounded great. There's a little dongle that comes with each of them. This is the one for the PlayStation version, and the dongle is USB-C, and it just, if you have one of the newer consoles, it just plugs right in. If you don't, it has an extension cable that you can use that'll go from USB-C to USB-A, the regular USB plug, and you just plug this in, and then you turn the headset on, and it works. Which to me is kind of surprising. Now, the Xbox One has a little switch here that goes between Xbox and PC, and this one just is for the PS5, for the series, for the 7P, it doesn't have that switch on there. You just plug it into the PlayStation and turn it on, and away you go. You can get into the SteelSeries engine on the PC and do some stuff with that, but just plugging it into the console itself, it was just sort of like you're up and you're going. Now, let's walk through some of the features that we have here on the cups themselves. So the power button is on your right side, and right behind the power button is a side tone wheel. Now, I can't remember the last time I saw a side tone adjustment wheel on a set of headphones. If you follow my channel for a while, you'll know that in gaming headsets, side tone or mic monitoring is a big deal for me. I like to be able to hear myself folded back into my headphones. So I've just been recording as a musician for so many years that always being able to hear myself folded back in has been an important thing to me. So this side tone wheel is amazing. Over here on the other side, we've got, of course, this extendable mic, which does sound really good. It's both the same mic on the Xbox version as well as on the PS5 version. And in the past, SteelSeries has included a windscreen with these mics. They don't include one with this one, but I found that it isn't really all that necessary. This mic is incredibly sensitive, and at some points I don't even have to pull it out all the way. I just kind of have it right here to the side of my, and it's totally fine. We also have a 3.5 millimeter that we can plug in here. Here is unfortunately, They have USB-C for the dongle, but this is a micro USB that you have to use to charge the things. But then you also have this proprietary, if you want to plug it in and use it wired, this proprietary SteelSeries plug, as they've had with all their stuff. And not a big fan of proprietary stuff, but they've had it for a long time. So all that stuff comes in the box, so it's not that big a deal. But on the behind that, you have the volume rocker. You know, the one thing that I wish is that there was some kind of chat mix that you could do on the headset itself. You have to do that inside of the console itself. I found that the chat was, coming in kind of loud at first, but the volume knob is here, and then of course a mute button. The mute button is pressed in is activate the mic, and pressed and let out is muted. And then the microphone itself will have a little bit of will have a red light here if it's muted. And so it's nice to have that mute easy to find there. The one downside I can say about the controls right now is that much like the other SteelSeries headsets that I've reviewed in the past, if you are sitting on your couch and sort of leaned back, these volume wheels are really easy to bump, and then all of a sudden you're blasted out or your sound goes down. So you have to be careful of that. It's a small thing, but it is an annoyance, and it's been that way on pretty much all the SteelSeries headsets that I have tried. In terms of sound, which is really what we care about when we talk about gaming headsets, how do they sound, specifically in games, but otherwise as well? So for some people, this might be one of the only headsets that they have. So how do they sound in-game? The same as a lot of other SteelSeries headsets have sounded, in the sense that the sound signature to me is crisp, it's clear, it gets loud, but it's not harsh. I like a more neutral sound signature when gaming. I like to be able to hear footsteps as well as hear a nice thump from the bass whenever something explodes. And I found that SteelSeries gives me that out of the box without having to really tweak anything. And I find their sound signature to be probably the best out of the box that you can find in gaming headsets right now. And these guys are no exception. I can't tell you how nice it's been to be able to just pull these out of the box, plug the dongle into the console, and turn it on and be gaming. Gaming headsets have for so long been so fiddly and so difficult to not only get working, but then get sounding good. These SteelSeries Arctis 7P and X, for the price point, some of the best sounding gaming headsets that I like. I'll leave links to them down in the comments below so you can go and check them out. If you have a new console, I can't recommend them more highly. I've been high on SteelSeries gaming headsets for a long time, and these haven't done anything to change my mind at all. And they're cheaper by far than the most expensive ones that have been my favorites for a long time. I could see myself using these for quite a while and enjoying using them and not missing a lot of the features and not missing my more expensive models for quite some time. So, SteelSeries Arctis 7P and X, the newest sort of mid-range headsets from SteelSeries, and very much worth your time and effort if you want to check them out. Let me know what you think down in the comments. Have you tried these? Are there any other headsets that you want me to try, that you want to hear my thoughts on? I have some other gaming headset stuff. I've got the Audeze Penrose that I'm going to review, as well as the PC 383 from Massdrop, or the Drop, or Drop. And I've also been using the Drop Pandas for gaming headsets as well, with the microphone extension that you can get separately. So I've got some stuff along the way. Let me know if you want reviews of anything else. Thank you so much for being here. I really do appreciate it. If it was your first time and you want to come on back again, then I hope you'll subscribe. And if you've been here before, thank you so much for supporting the Painfully Honest community and being a part of it all. I really do appreciate it. Once again, my name's Jason, sometimes known as the JTL. This is Painfully Honest Tech. Tech so honest it hurts. Until the next time, I am out.